We are here in Seoul at Korea Blockchain Week. I'm excited to be here today with Daria from DW3.
I'm Daria. I'm founder of DW3, a Korea GTM agency.
So you live here in Seoul?
I do.
How long have you been living here?
It's been wonderful for years.
What's it like having all the crypto people come to you once a year?
Very overwhelming, actually. I feel like a tour guide in a way, but I feel like this immense responsibility. Like I want to show them the best places, show them the nightlife, maybe something hidden. I really enjoy when people come.
I've been here three times, 3 years in a row at Korea Blockchain Week. One of my favorite things is the fried chicken. Yummy. So I'm very excited that we're doing this. What we are doing is we're going to be having fried chicken. We're going to be trying different hot sauces. I'm going to ask you spicy questions.
Sounds like a plan.
Start with the first one. Let's grab a nice piece. So each one of them has good names that I like.
Okay.
Chain reaction.
Chain reaction.
Like chain reaction.
Okay.
Chemical one.
Oh, God. Sounds terrifying.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Some of them have like relaxing names. Others are like a little scary.
I mean, if anxiety was in a bottle, right? Okay. Not that bad.
Not bad, right?
Surviving.
So tell us the story of your company. How did you found it and what do you guys do?
When I just moved to South Korea, there was less foreigner 4 years ago, and in past maybe 2 years, there has been a big influx of people wanting to come to Korea, and also all good ideas start over drink. It was me, 2 of my friends, different skills, we have different talents, connected with like different companies. Yeah, it was a fun thing to come together and do more things.
Would you like to do the honors?
Let's just do this. It's a green curry. If
Yeah.
it's green, it means it's spicy as hell. I learned that the hard way. Oh God. Okay.
Let's see.
Let's see.
The fried chicken is so good.
Honestly, I really love this sauce. I might actually buy it later for the house.
I was worried that maybe they were like all going to be just increasing levels of pain, but they actually have like varying tastes.
Yeah,
and it's actually
right?
pretty delicious. Why do you feel that all these companies now are trying to break into the Korean market?
Well, I mean, Korea overall has always been known for a very big retail power overall and trading power. Gambling is not allowed in Korea as a concept. So if you see a casino, only foreign nationals can go there, and Koreans are not allowed to gamble.
So you can have a casino, you can operate a casino, but you
Yes.
can only service foreigners.
Yes. This in mind, Koreans pivoted into stocks, crypto, all the assets that can help you go big or go home. Everybody's looking to pivot their life in a better way, with more like crypto adoption coming to Korea and more people talking about crypto. Like XRP was one of the first ones that took off. Korea currently holds 10% of world supply in XRP. With that being a progressive thing, it only makes sense that eventually companies, teams discover that Korean market actually has a huge potential.
Let's try the next one. This one's called Calypso. It doesn't give any hint of life, except that it's supposed to be sweet.
Oh, it has pineapple on it, so it might actually have something like that.
Very nice. Let's try it. Do you like pineapple on pizza?
That sounds like blasphemy, but yes.
I will take that blasphemy. I like pineapples on pizza.
Hey, this is actually good.
Let's switch to some like personal journey questions. So, how did you get started in crypto, and what made you want to go into crypto full time?
Actually, my first exposure to crypto was in 2013. I was a university student. Like, when people say I'm OG, I'm like, yeah, I'm a broke OG. Like, too broke to buy anything.
Because you were a college student at the time.
Exactly, so zero money.
No.
I actually started like doing some copywriting about Bitcoin at that time. And then in 2017, I actually had a marketing agency. Serviced IDO, ICO, like original bounty programs, basically whatever now is on Zili boards and Kaito and stuff like that. That was done manually back in the days. Oh God, I sound so old. Back in the days.
My first Bitcoin was in 2014. I was part of the MIT Bitcoin airdrop. So every student on campus got $100 worth of Bitcoin. None of us kept it because, it's Bitcoin. Like, it's, okay, what is this? Let's trade it to zero, right? And then you kind of get liquidated. Yeah, it's interesting to see how the space has evolved. Do you think that it's easier or harder to get into crypto now?
Professionally, it is harder now because the demand even for entry level is very much out there. You still need to have like some non-paid or relevant experience. You have to dedicate a lot of time and learning and just be in the space, be in the trenches. And I feel like with younger generation, it's much more information that needs to be processed. Now you have like 5,000 different chains. Each of them have their own following, and you have to navigate the space, and it's very hard. It's very overwhelming.
Do you like some queso sin queso?
That sounds amazing, actually.
Do you think that like we've lost a lot of the asymmetric upside with Bitcoin? Bitcoin's now at 150K, institutions are buying in. Is there still opportunity for people to buy into Bitcoin, or do they have to look at like these riskier assets to like make good returns.
Big disclaimer, whatever I say is not a financial advice. Please don't sue me. You still should buy Bitcoin, like overall. It's a good asset to have. However, 20% of your portfolio should be allocated to like risky stuff. Shit coins, meme coins, stuff you believe in. I think that's pretty much the smartest strategy. I feel like for our industry, Bitcoin, ETH, and Solana, and like big chains became something of a safe haven. Our idea of what's safe is very much different from what's like average moms and pops idea is.
I mean, personally, I think Bitcoin is still the best asset, and I think people think that it's already too high. If you're looking at like year over year, right? Like people putting in their paychecks, people dollar cost averaging. It's so hard to outperform that, like by trading. And I think 99% of people, they will have more money than traders by just buying, DCAing into Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised by like Bitcoin moves more than 5% or even like 4%. There's always in the news, it's like, oh, there's so many millions got liquidated. And it's like, good, people still like the second like it moves, people go leverage in that direction. Stupid. And then they get liquidated as soon as it moves in the opposite direction. Okay, we're doing Fumistery.
Okay. It looks like Guinness.
It's a little more smoky, I imagine. There you go. This one's like a steak sauce.
Yeah, this is really good.
Have you ever lost private keys or lost your seed phrase?
Yes.
Did you lose a lot of money?
Oh, no, nothing major.
The only wallet that I've ever lost was a Toshi wallet. All I had on it was my name, my username as like an NFT. And I was like, oh, this is fine. That Toshi wallet, I don't know if it's ever gonna, I'll just never use it again. Like it's fine, it's just a little wallet. Then they got acquired by Coinbase and rebranded as Coinbase Wallet.
Oh.
And then they said that those Toshi names will translate over to base. So now I have to look at my name that I have everywhere except on it because that's the one address that I've ever like lost. It's rough. It's a rough reminder. You think we'll get to mass adoption if like even we're like getting hacked and we're like losing our seed phrases? How are we gonna get like everyone to start using this like new system?
Well, I would say thanks to Privy, we're actually seeing quite a few good sentiments in terms of like actually mass adoption because people can use their login, they can use their socials. That definitely brings down the barrier. Our kind needs to stop booing normies. Like, ew, somebody's using this. Ew, you don't know this, you don't know that. We are very much in our own bubble. Mass adoption can be achieved only if we stop being in our own bubble and actually think in the mind of an retailer.
I think that like people are very against custody, but I think when it comes down to it, like everyone appreciates having a customer service or like an ability. Even if you could figure out social recovery mechanisms, that would be good. But I like what Privy's doing. Royal Bourbon.
Okay, it smells amazing too.
Have you felt the spiciness yet?
Actually, no. It's pretty nice.
I think there's been a lot of pushback with a lot of like recent marketing campaign strategies. Like the Bear Baddies or that Solana like video from like a few days ago. Like, oh, that's too silly, or it makes us look unprofessional. What do you think about that? And how do you think about like how marketing needs to change to reach more retail?
First and foremost, my favorite phrase of my lawyer is "it depends," right?
No.
It depends on who you're targeting. If you're targeting moms and pops, and like here in Korea specifically, yeah, sure, you're not supposed to be silly because Korea is a high trust society, so you have to have like a proper face. But if we're talking about like general younger populations, then yeah, being silly is good because it speaks their language, it speaks to them. And overall, I mean, marketing strategies, they vary. Here in Korea, common trend right now, at least, is like doing airdrops. There has been precedence of that, and that's what people expect now. Do I think it's a good strategy? Short term? Yes. Long term? It creates a very weird dynamic between projects, and they expect this to be a standard, which is not okay.
Do you think that a company could simultaneously target retail and institutions, or the strategies are different enough that you really got to pick one or the other?
I mean, they can, and in most cases they should. If we're, again, I'm going to be talking about purely about Korean market. If you're here for like mass adoption in terms of retail, this is something that you can achieve very quickly, but you will be throwing a lot of money. But if we're talking about institutions, this is a much longer path. And here is where you need to find like good local connections, and you need to be very specific about what you're offering to these. If you want to build sustainably in the long term, you have to have a lot of patience and a lot of time.
You need to come here in person, like more than just KBW. You need to be
Definitely,
here.
yes. And people need to know you.
Let's do Vertigo.
Oh God.
It's a good one. All right, with lime. So let's try.
Okay,
this.
maybe it's not that bad. So far, it's been very good actually.
So far it's been good. You think that everything that happened with Terra Luna set back adoption for Korea, and how can we help kind of get past that?
Terra Luna was a tragedy, not just for Korean market, to be honest. Koreans are still prone to using high-risk assets. Definitely left a mark on the entire industry. But surprisingly, I don't feel like it discouraged too many people, actually. I mean, Squid Game, like latest season especially, is like a very good representation of, you know, what happened. And how it happened. Because it's so fast-paced here, people tend to forget. I think we're back to where we were.
Squid Game Season 2 is actually the reason that I sold off all of my crypto earlier this year.
Oh, really?
Because I watched it and I got so scared that, like, we've been in a bull for like a while now. Like, I think longer than even other cycles. And everyone's like, the bull is coming, the bull is coming. I'm like, it's been a bull for a while. I really appreciate Squid Game because it's like you see in the show that, like, people, they keep playing again or they keep rolling the dice again. They're like, let's do it, let's do another round, you know. Why? Like, you already have enough to pay off your debt. But then at a certain point, people just want more. So I really like how they portrayed that. I definitely was like, let me step off of the podium and the hopium and like just think like where do I want to be 10 years from now and how much do I need to start saving like in cash, right? To, like, get there. So Bollywood. Okay, let's see. This one's spicy. I feel this one.
Yeah, try not to breathe this one in.
No. Okay, so we can go spicy then. What the worst pitch you've ever gotten?
I can't really repeat it because it was so bad, but a sign of a bad pitch, if you heard it, and even after 3 times you don't understand what that is, it means it's a bad pitch.
Was this a lot of jargon or
Yes, just too many buzzwords for like infra for infra, upon layer 3, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
God, please don't.
I'm starting to sweat, so I'm like trying to think.
Yeah, the last one was pretty brutal actually.
That one was, yeah.
I still feel it on my tongue and I'm like just drowning in saliva.
So, well, you're welcome to have the milk.
I am, it's not helping.
Well, all right, this one's Le Fruit Defendu.
I think there might be like ghost pepper in there or something.
Oh my god. Yeah, the milk doesn't help that much.
Oh, for the love of God. You alive?
I'm okay for now. I can feel it. I'm about to be liquidated. Ouch! Do you use leverage when you trade?
No.
Do you trade?
I do trade. I never use leverage.
You trade small caps, big caps, meme coins.
Meme coins mostly. Because meme coins is something that you don't really treat as real money, right?
Does that make you take bigger risks if it's like, because it feels like casino chips supposed to being like dollars?
I worked in gambling in the past. My career is non-linear, so I did work for a casino. I worked for a big poker operator. Like ran tournaments and stuff, so I think I'm pretty like, I have this vaccine for risky behavior because I've seen how house wins.
Yeah.
So I treat meme coins as a hobby. Like if you can afford to lose it, cool. That's it. That's where you draw the line.
I'm feeling that. I don't know if you're feeling it, but that was
I feel my tongue though.
yeah. For me, I'm like starting to sweat. So let's do the last one, and then I'll ask the question, and then I could just go die in peace. Which the last one has my favorite name. It's called Postmortem.
Okay, it's not that bad. It's
Really?
spicy.
That one's not that bad. I feel it attacking me from like different angles, and I have nothing left to clean myself with. What was the question gonna be? I don't even remember. Hold on. The question was, I don't know. When you ask yourself a question.
Please have some. You look like you're about to die.
How did it not affect you that much? Wow.
Sir, I lived here for 4 years. My stomach just adapted.
All right, well, let's do something positive. Let's say somebody's starting out in crypto now. How would you recommend they go about it, getting a job in crypto that gives a good token package? Because I think a lot of people get screwed over. You know, they get them to work for free or work with like not enough tokens. Meanwhile, they get like a lot.
Don't go to jobs that are after a token package. If you're just starting out, you need experience. You need connections. You need to be places, see people, engage with people. Best exposure are usually on BD teams because that's your chance to learn about the space, learn about the partners, do your research while you're at it, and that would be a good entry point.
When do you think somebody is ready to start their own project? And then what do you look for projects that you think are going to be successful that you want to work with?
So it's like 2 different questions, really. So if you're just starting a project, think about the utility of it. Like, why are you even building this? Are you solving something? What is the end goal? And in terms of who I would like to work with, I like to work with teams that genuinely understand and are very honest with themselves about why they're coming to Korea. If they're just coming here to extract value, I would not be working with them.
How can people connect with you and reach out?
You can either find us at koreagtm.com. We're also on X. And I mean, you can just DM on me on Telegram. I'm always happy to chat to everybody who's coming to Korea.
All right, well, thank you for coming on. Is there any final statement or any final things you want to say?
Yeah, whatever you heard today is not a financial advice. Do your own research. Drink water. Drink milk. In your case. Yeah, and welcome to Korea. And I hope you enjoy your stay.
Well, thank you for coming on. You can follow Nibiru EVM on Twitter also to keep up to date with us. I'm going to go die in peace. Thanks.